Hello, everyone. Welcome to Self-Love You. My name is Jenna Ryan, the Self-Love Life Coach. And today I'm going to talk about a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, and that is the topic of future faking and fast forwarding. Future faking and fast forwarding is the topic of today's video. Stay tuned for more. Meanwhile, I'm going to invite everyone to join me for life coaching. You can go to my website at selfloveyou.net. I have every day people are signing up. They're signing up for the life coaching, one-on-one, group courses, as well as the Friday call, which we just had, which was amazing. And it brings me to our topic for today. So the topic for today is fast forwarding, okay, and future faking. First, we'll go into fast forwarding. Both of these I found out about through Natalie Liu on her blog, Baggage Reclaim. It is a wonderful blog with a lot of information, and it's good for those of us who may have had issues in the past in relationships. And one of the issues is being attracted to people who have narcissist tendencies. Maybe you have codependent tendencies, and you're attracted to someone who is not healthy for you, who could be toxic for you. And you could even be set up to be used and abused and left for, another person or whatever. So what we're going to talk about is future faking. This is when a man, I'm thinking it might be more men, but I'm sure women are involved in this because I coach a ton of men. So men or a woman future fakes and makes comments that will cause you to believe that they are farther along in the relationship than the relationship warrants. And because of your need and desire for a relationship, and maybe because you lack a sense of caution and maybe some internal boundaries, maybe you lack some external boundaries, maybe you lack some internal boundaries, maybe you lack a sense of caution, maybe you're not used to being treated well and respectfully, and so this is a pattern for you. And so when you hear someone future fake, you hear someone make promises, start talking about things on the first date or on the first week or, the first couple of dates, marriage, children, they want to have your baby. They want to have, they want you to have their baby. They want to move in together. This isn't, the first 3 months, this can be future faking. Want to move in together, want to live together, want to get married, want to buy a house together, want to start talking about plans, want to join you in your business, want to think you're the most beautiful thing they've ever seen in their life. They're just laser focused on you, and you just feel like, oh my gosh, all my dreams are coming true. Oh my gosh, this person really wants to be with me. And you know that you're fabulous. So it's not a surprise that the person wants to be with you, right? Right. So it just kind of jives in, and you're like, okay, and you're future faked. And then you start thinking in your head, you go into a little trance based upon these words. You go into a type of trance. Now, just hear me out. You may not realize you're doing this. It may be subconscious. It may be conscious. In my case, it's not conscious until after it happens. And then I'm like, what? What just happened? But I'm really good at catching it, which is what I'm talking about today. So future faking, when someone comes in, they want to give you the moon, the sun, and the stars, and they tell you things and talk about things that are way over where the level of the relationship. It's caused so that they can get things from you. They can get you to a place emotionally that is devoted to them. Or maybe they want sex. Or maybe they want something from you. It's like they're writing checks that they are not able to cash. It's like basically someone handing you a piece of paper and saying, this is a check for $500. And you going, okay, and you running with it and going, okay, I'm going to go shopping because I've got $500. But you haven't verified the bank. You haven't verified that it's a check. You don't really know that this person has money in the bank to support this check. And you have just spent $500 somewhere else. And now then you go to get the money out and there is no money there. And you realize that you're in trouble. You just spent money that you did not have because you relied on the false check. The future faking. That's where you are being faked out. And today in the coaching call, the Friday coaching call, y'all need to get on that call, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. on the selfloveyou.net. Go to selfloveyou.net. It's $25 a month. It's so cool. Anyway, they were asking me, what's future faking? What's future faking? Because I kept bringing it up. So future faking is when someone is faking you out and trying to get you to a place so that you are more malleable. You are more open to manipulation. Maybe they really like you. Maybe they really want to marry you after they date you through the seasons. Maybe they really want to move in with you. Maybe they really want to join your real estate practice. Maybe they really like you. Maybe they're really mesmerized by you. However, it becomes necessary that we make our own decisions when we hear future faking. And we just make a little mental note. Ooh, future fake. Or after you spend time with someone, just be like, was that future faking? Before you allow your heart to, go off on a tangent, before you allow yourself to call all your friends and call your mom and call everybody and say, la, 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 and get the, rally the troops, maybe you can say, you know what, that was a little future faking, and we'll have to see how this works out. Let's see how it works out. And then instead of buying into the lie, instead of buying into the illusion, you put a boundary up, and internal boundary. You put an internal boundary up and you say, okay, I'll see what's going on here. Let's see how things unfold, and kind of keep things real. And keeping things real means having real conversations like, hi, how are you? Great. How are you? How was your day? My day was great. What'd you eat? What'd you do? How do you feel today? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling bad? So you are having a back and forth conversation, not this, I'm so in love, I just want to snuggle and cuddle and kiss and hug and, okay? You don't want to go there until you know who you're dealing with. Is this person worthy of all the things that you need? Is this person mature enough to handle the level of relationship that you are looking for, that you need to make you feel seen, heard, and understood? That is what you want to know, not if you can cuddle. Cuddling is very important. All of that stuff that goes along with cuddling, all that chemistry is vital. However, it cannot be the only thing, or you will be left with nothing. So now we're going to move to fast forwarding. Fast forwarding is the same dynamic. Someone that is fast forwarding is someone who's just going really, really fast, and you just met them, maybe you're on the second date, and they already want you to they want you to go here, do this. Or I was talking to someone, one of my coaching clients, or he wanted me to sit by him before I was ready, and I was just not feeling it. Or he was wanting me to come over, and I wasn't ready. Fast forwarding a relationship before the relationship has caught up to that. Now, when you are someone who loves yourself, you control the reins of your closeness. You control the reins of who gets in and who you let in, and what kind of interactions and communication you allow in. And it's vital that you become very choosy about who you let in, about who you fall in love with, about who you get close to, who you cuddle with, because you don't want to be hurt. You want to protect yourself. And protecting yourself means making sure that whoever you come in contact with is vetted, and they meet a certain set of standards, and they're able to communicate with you in a healthy, non-toxic way. If all they're able to do is fast forward and jump right into the sack, or try to jump right into the sack, or fake you about the future in order to get you to a place, then that is not going to be someone who is going to be, you can sink your teeth into. You can't really, how can you have a relationship with somebody who can't just talk and see you? Who just wants to see a future fantasy and maybe isn't fanned out as a person enough to be able to see that there's so much value in asking someone, how are you? And really waiting for the answer, and hearing, how was your day? And really waiting to find out how that person's day was, and how they see the world, and what they ate, and how they liked it, and what do they like to eat, and what do they like to do, and how are they feeling, and where's their mind today? What's going on inside of this person? Really getting to know another person, rather than falling to the lazy standby of jump right into the sack, future faking, fast forwarding, and all of that. That's what I want to know. I mean, that's what I wanted to show y'all. That's all I have to talk about today. So, did that make sense? I hope it did. It makes sense to me, and you deserve a lot more than future faking. You deserve reality, real, nourishing, beautiful connections that make you feel seen, heard, and understood. That's what you deserve. I am Jenna Ryan, and this is Self-Love You, and we are coaching all week long. I can't even tell you, every day people are signing up. Middle of the night, I get emails, someone signed up, someone signed up, someone signed up, and it's fabulous. So y'all keep coming. We're getting closer here, and come to selfloveyou.net, and until next time, I will talk to you soon. Bye.